Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Anna and this is Ali Beauty. Please go ahead and subscribe, show some support. I promise you won't regret it. Today I will be doing a tutorial on this look. It's a very mauvey, dark mauvey look, and it's perfect for going out with friends during the day. If you're more subtle, you can use this for the night. I said I wanted to continue showing more looks with the Soft Glam palette just to show how much you can use it and to show that it is worth its price. If you want to learn how to do this look, let's get started. Usually when I'm doing eye looks, I go ahead and do my eyebrows and I prime my eyes off camera. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started with that Dusty Rose shade in the palette. I'm going to take an all over shadow brush and apply that to my whole lid. To go in with my Morphe M533 brush. This is a fluffy blending brush. Dip that into that Dusty Rose shade and start blowing it out onto my brow bone. Then I'm going to go in with that shade Cypress Umber, and I'm going to take a small packer brush, looks like this. Lightly dip that in there, and you're just going to leave it on a little bit of your outer V. So now I'm going to go in with a Sigma Diffuse Crease Brush number E38. It looks like this. And I'm going to blend that out. This has no product on it. Take that same brush we just used and I'm going to dip it back into that Cypress Umber. This is a cool matte brown shade, so it just adds more to that purpley-ish mauvey color that is Dusty Rose. So now I'm going to take another small packer brush and I'm going to go into that mulberry shade right here. And I'm going to add that to the center of my lid right here. So you want to have enough to where it builds that gradient, but not too much to where it overpowers the colors that you've already applied. And now I'm going to go in with this rose pink right here, just to lighten up the look. And I'm going to take a small shader brush and I'm going to put that into my inner corner. So now I'm going to go back in with that Morphe fluffy brush and I'm going to dip it back into that Dusty Rose shade and just go over my brow bone to add more of that mauvey-ish color instead of it looking so dark and so brown. Alright, so moving on, I'm going to add a wing liner. I'm going to use the NYX Epic Ink Liner. This isn't a felt tip, it's an actual brush, but it's really thin, so it's really good for making a soft wing liner. I did mess up this eyeliner on my left eye a little bit, so I'm going to go in with my Artistry Essential wipes and I'm just going to clean that up, which is the reason why whenever I'm doing looks like this, I do my eyes first and then do my foundation, because if you do your foundation first and then try to do this stuff, you're going to be wiping off the foundation and it's just gonna mess up everything. And you're gonna wrap it around your nail. If you don't have nails, you can just wrap it tightly and make like a little edge, and you can use that edge to create that point and clean off your makeup, clean off your eyeliner. I don't want to add too much to the bottom lash line because I still want to keep it, you know, more of the daytime look. So I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation. So I'm going to go in with the Mineral Veil Primer from Hourglass. Okay, so the foundation that I use is the Nars All Day Weightless Luminous Foundation. That's a mouthful. I do use 2 shades because I'm in transition from winter to spring color. So I'm trying to add a little bit more of a warmth to my skin. So I'm using the shade Fiji and the shade Punjab. I'm going to do 2 pumps of Fiji and 1 pump of Punjab. And I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender Pro and just blend that out. I do start doing half of the face because this foundation dries pretty quickly. So I just want to tap that in and then move into the next side and then my forehead. Alright, so automatically you can already see how a lot of the redness from my acne has gone away. I do suffer from acne and I do try really hard to contain it. I think if I didn't do all the steps that I do, my face would be just blown up with acne. But I have really good skincare and I think that's something that everyone should have, really good skincare. And really when my acne starts to act up, it's because I'm not eating well or I'm not exercising. So if you're battling with acne, you feel like you got good skincare, maybe you should try adding a healthy diet and some activity into your lifestyle, and I promise you that'll make a big difference. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Contour Stick Foundation in the shade Shadow, and it's just a very cool color. So I like to contour my face, especially when I'm using cream colors. I like to contour first and then highlight, because when I do the highlight, I have to set it immediately. So once I set, I just go ahead and set my whole face. So then that means that I can't go in with a cream color. That's something that you should always keep in mind. You have certain steps that you need to take. If you already put on powder, you should not put on any liquid or any cream colors on top of that powder because it'll just get really muddy and really nasty. So going in with that, I'm going to take this Artistry foundation brush to blend it out. I do recommend this brush for cream contour, but I do not recommend it for applying foundation because it is very, very streaky. For the highlight, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. Who does not love this concealer? This is awesome. But once again, since I'm in that weird transitioning tone, I'm going to use 2 shades. I'll be using the light medium and the light sand. The way that I do this, I dot it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This is the darker color. And then I go 1, 1, and then I take the lighter color and I just 1, 1, 1, 1. So then going in with that beauty blender and just blending that out. So now I'm just going to take that excess and tap that onto my nose in the center bridge of the nose. And then going in with that dark shade light medium, going to tap a little bit onto my forehead and a little bit onto my chin and just blend it out. Now I'm going to set my face with the Artistry Exact Fit Perfecting Loose Powder in Light. This powder is a great dupe for the Laura Mercier translucent powder. It's super thin, it's finely milled, so it's awesome for that. So I'm going to take this Eco Tools powder brush. It's super fluffy and it's perfect for setting your face. So I'm going to pick some of that up and start with the under eye. And set my face, I'm going to put on some bronzer since I already lightly contoured. I'm using the Anastasia powder bronzer in Cappuccino and just taking a dual fiber brush and lightly dipping that in there and taking it all over the face. I'm going to go in with some blush. I'm using the blush kit in Radiant from the Anastasia collection. To use the shade Terrace, which is mauve color as well. I'm going to use the Real Techniques blush brush and just lightly dip it because they're very pigmented. Okay, so now to finish the eyes, I'm going to take this Dusty Rose shade and pop it onto my under eye lash line. And then I'm going to take that Cypress Umber shade and just leave it on the outer corner of my under eye lash line. Don't want to bring it in too far because that'll darken up the under eye. Okay, so now I'm going to tightline my eye. And I'm going in with my favorite black eyeliner, which is the Makeup Forever M10. And then going in on the waterline, I'm going to use the shade Venus from Naked Urban Decay. So going in with a little bit of mascara just to prepare my lashes for the false eyelashes, I'm going to go in with the Artistry Signature Eyes Length and Definition Mascara. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my false lashes. I'm using the Lily Lashes in Diamonds. These are a little bit more everyday type lashes. They're not as full, so they look like this. And I'm using the Lash Glue Duo. This one is really good. It dries quick enough for you to not take so long on putting on the eyelashes. Now that I'm done with my lashes, I'm going to line my lips with Colourpop Lip Liner in Brink. In with Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in Truffle and just adding that to the center of my lips. Going in with some highlights, I'm using the Amrezy highlighter. I'm just going to take that with my fingers. You all know I love to use my fingers for this. Finishing it off with some setting spray, going in with my Tony Moly setting spray. Alright my lovelies, so this is the finished look. I really like this. I can use this for going out with my girlfriends during the day. I know for a lot of you it might look like too much, but I'm extra, so I like doing things like this. I promise you that on my everyday type of makeup, I don't do all this. This is just for going out with friends, things like that. Now, if you are more on the subtle side, this could be a really nice night look if you don't want to do too much. If you want to continue seeing more of the Anastasia Soft Glam palette, I do have 1 or 2 more looks with that I will show. Please go ahead and subscribe, share, comment, hit that like button, hit that notification button. So that is it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye.